Hello folks, and welcome to the 11th edition of Pub Quiz Trivia. I'm Chris and I'll be your quizmaster for the evening. Just a quick reminder, each week we do 2 weekly editions of the quiz. Midweek it's the live pub quiz with yours truly, followed by the traditional pub quiz on weekends. Now checking out the scores from last week, 47 was enough to bring home the bacon last week. And now let's check out what we have in store this week. As always, 8 rounds and 64 questions. Kicking things off, we have Name the Game, followed by flags, true or false, historic dates, actor nicknames, idioms, film taglines or guess the film, and rounding out the quiz, we have film and TV cops. As always, we have a ton of variety in store for you all, so why don't you all make yourselves comfortable, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's jump to the quiz. Question 1. Pass go, collect $200. Name the game. Of course, that's Monopoly. Question 2. In this card game, you can skip, reverse, or draw 4. That is Uno. Question 3. In this board game, there are characters named Plum, Mustard, Green, and Scarlet. The answer is Cluedo. Question 4. In which common board game do you use a doubling cube? That is backgammon. Question 5. Name the trivia game where you are awarded cheese wedges. The answer is Trivial Pursuit. Question 6. In which board game does reaching the other side result in becoming a king? That is Drafts or Checkers. Question 7. Which board game has a horse that jumps in an L shape? That is chess. And last of the round, question 8. Name this game. The answer is Jenga. Question 9. This is a flag for a US state. What is its name? That is California. Question 10. The flags of Egypt and Mexico both have the same animal. What is it? That is an eagle. Question 11. The flags of Wales and Bhutan also have the same animal. What is it? Dragons. Question 12. This subnational flag has 3 legs representing the 3 points of its island. Name the island. That is Sicily. Question 13. Who uses a Jolly Rogers flag? The answer is pirates. Question 14. This country doesn't exist anymore. What was its name? That was East Germany. Question 15. This flag is for which organisation? That is the Scouts. And last of the round, question 16. These 10 provinces are in which country? The answer is Canada. Question 17. The Beatles were together for 8 years. Is it true or false? That is true. Question 18. A katana is a double-edged sword. Is it true or false? That's false. Question 19. Pancetta is a type of Italian cheese. Is it true or false? That is false. It's pork. Question 20. The capital of Liechtenstein is Liechtenstein. Is it true or false? That is false. It's Vaduz. Question 21. You have the same number of neck vertebrae as a giraffe. Is it true or false? That is true. Question 22. The bubbles in beer are carbon dioxide. True or false? That is true. Question 23. Chess is an Olympic sport. True or false? That is false. And last of the round, question 24. A cube has 8 bases. True or false? The answer is false. It has 6. Question 25. July 17, 1994. A sporting event opened in the US. What was it? The FIFA World Cup. Question 26. In Atlanta, the old one was released on May 8, 1886 and the new one on April 23, 1985. What is it? The answer is Coke. Question 27. On July 16, 1945, what did Project Trinity test for the first time? The answer is the atomic bomb. Question 28. On December 15, 1970, the USSR's Venera 7 was the first spacecraft to soft land on another planet. Which one? The answer is Venus. Question 29. On October 31, 1922, a European fascist rose to power. What was his name? The answer is Mussolini. Question 30. On July 25, 1992, a bow and arrow lit the flame in the Olympic cauldron. Name the city. That was Barcelona. Question 31. May 13, 1895, Guglielmo Marconi demonstrated the first Atlantic crossing by what method? Radio. Question 32. On July 15, 1997, a leading fashion designer was shot outside his Miami mansion. What was his name? That was Gianni Versace. know we have a channel membership? Check it out under the banner on our channel page. If you ever felt like supporting independent content creators, you can purchase a monthly membership. It's only £1 a month, but it goes a long way to helping us bring you awesome new content each week. Question 33. Name the actor known as Sly. That is Sylvester Stallone. Question 34. Name the actor known outside of acting as Governator. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Question 35. Name the actors previously known as Brangelina. That is Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Question 36. Name the actor and singer known as the chairman of the board. Frank Sinatra. Question 37. Name the classic Hollywood actor known as Bogey. That is Humphrey Bogart. Question 38. The Tramp was the persona of what silent film star? That is Charlie Chaplin. Question 39. Name the actor nicknamed the Fresh Prince. That is Will Smith. And last of the round, question 40. Name the actor nicknamed the English Rose. That is Kate Winslet. Question 41. To cause unintended knock-on effects is to do what? Open a can of worms. Question 42. This idiom means something that doesn't happen often. Question 43. This idiom means stay positive. Keep your chin up. Question 44. This idiom means to make something worse. That is to add fuel to the fire. Question 45. This idiom means make the effort. Go the extra mile. Question 46. This idiom means facing the same problem. That's in the same boat. Question 47. This idiom means to be on the lookout. That is to keep your eyes peeled. And last of the round, question 48. This idiom means almost. Close but no cigar. Question 49. In space, no one can hear you scream. That is alien. Question 50. An adventure's 65 million years in the making. That is Jurassic Park. Question 51. They're here to save the world. That is Ghostbusters. Question 52. For Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer. Dumb and Dumber. Question 53. First dance, first love, the time of your life. That is Dirty Dancing. Question 54. Houston, we have a problem. is Apollo 13? Question 55. He's having the day of his life, over and over again. That is Groundhog Day. And last of the round, question 56. His whole life was a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. That is Rocky. Question 57. Name these buddy cop partners. They are Starsky and Hutch. Question 58. John McClane stars in what film franchise? That is Die Hard. Question 59. Clint Eastwood's Harry Callahan was better known as who? That is Dirty Harry. Question 60. Alex James Murphy was the former name of which cop? The answer is RoboCop. Question 61. Name the TV cop played by Jerry Orbach. That is Lenny Briscoe. Question 62. Frank Drebin is the cop in which film franchise? That's The Naked Gun. Question 63. Tom Hansen was a cop at what street address? That was 21 Jump Street. And question 64. Name Batman's cop ally. That's Jim Gordon. And that's a wrap for another week of the quiz. How did you do? Remember, sharing is caring, so go ahead and pop your score in the comments. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you again next week for another round. Bye now.